Hey guys, this is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and in today's special movie review, this is going to be on a movie that came out on the exact same day as Wrath of Man, May 7th, 2021, and of course, this was also my very first time back at my local Regal movie theater since that Russell Crowe movie Unhinged from last year in October 2020, before Regal closed down for the second time again. But now Regal Snow Square, the local movie theater I work at, is officially back in business for the second time, and of course, me and my dad and Uncle Charles, we all went and saw this movie today. Instead of going to social group today, instead of me going to social group artsy partsy today, I instead went and saw this movie with my dad and Uncle Charles today. And so anyway, as I was gonna say, the movie me and Dad and Uncle Charles went and saw today is gonna be on the new movie Here Today. Yep, that's right. That's the title of the movie, Here Today. So Here Today is directed by Billy Crystal and stars Billy Crystal himself, as he plays a comedy writer named Charlie Burns. Yeah, that's the character's name. Billy Crystal plays a comedy writer known as Charlie Burns, and the movie also stars Tiffany Haddish as well. Tiffany Haddish, who plays a street singer named Emma Page. And so together in the movie, Charlie Burns and Emma Page form an unlikely friendship together, and throughout the movie, they become friends and they do fun things like this and that, and then of course Charlie Burns becomes famous for writing comedy. And then of course the story unfolds, which I won't spoil anything. So that's pretty much what Here Today is all about. So when going into this movie, when I was going into this movie, this movie interested me when I first heard about that Billy Crystal was working on this movie, and Tiffany Haddish was going to be on it too. Yeah, because I first heard about this movie when Billy Crystal when Billy Crystal and Tiffany Haddish were doing a little interview on the Today Show one morning, through virtually, because on Zoom and FaceTime, whatever, and of course that actually got me interested in seeing Here Today. That actually got me interested in seeing it, and my dad was also interested in seeing it as well. Yeah, since Dad thought it looked funny, and after seeing this movie, when walking out of this movie, the movie actually turned out to be very funny. Yeah, this movie was definitely funny, since the acting performances between Billy Crystal and Tiffany Haddish, they both did a great job in this movie, and Billy Crystal does a great job directing this movie too. I think this movie is also Billy Crystal's first movie directing it. Yeah. And of course, Tiffany Haddish and Billy Crystal not only starred this movie, but they both also produced it as well. Yeah, and there's a bunch of other cast members that I'm not really that familiar with, but I think I know this one actress who I know, that voiced Lady King on the Tangled TV show, Laura Bettany, because she was actually in this movie, and Laura Bettany, I thought she did a pretty good job. And of course there are some scenes in this movie that made me laugh, and it made my dad and Uncle Charles laugh too, because there are some funny scenes, and then especially but there are some scenes where it gets a little spoilery, because like I said, I won't be getting to any spoilers. I don't want to give away any spoilers, but especially the last act of the movie just gets very, very serious and intense too. Because it's how the last act of the movie felt very serious, and I won't be giving that away. Because if you are interested in checking this movie out, then feel free to check it out in theaters or something like that, or you can just wait till rental or something like that. But yeah. But yeah, so overall, Here Today was a good and funny movie from 2021, and I'm gonna give Here Today 5 out of 5 stars, and also I would rate Here Today 9 out of 10. I would rank it 9 out of 10, I know this movie got mixed reviews from critics on Rotten Tomatoes, but I seriously don't care. Nope. Because Billy Crystal's performance is well done, and Tiffany Haddish's performance is well done too. I also thought, and the way they shot this film, like the way they filmed it, is pretty cool too. Because this movie was actually filmed in New York City, and yeah, and of course I love New York City, and I thought the way they shot this film, the way they filmed it, is well done too. And so overall for the theatrical experience, I had a pretty good time with this movie. Yeah, even better than my last theatrical experience, like last year in October 2020, before Regal closed down for the second time when No Time to Die got pushed back. Like, my last theatrical experience at Regal was first Onward and The Way Back, but that was in March, like March 2020, before COVID hit. And the last two Regal theatrical experiences for their first reopening from last year before October. Like, the last two I saw were Tenet and Unhinged. Like, Tenet from Christopher Nolan and Unhinged starring Russell Crowe and Jimmy Simpson. Yeah, because, I mean, and I still think and to this day from nowadays, I still think Unhinged is kind of not that bad of a movie now that I think about it. But it's just, I think I just have mixed feelings about it, because it sure is violent, of course, but nevertheless, it's still a pretty decent movie. I mean, my dad and Uncle Charles still didn't like Unhinged. But yeah, but now that I saw the movie here today at Regal Snowden Square, I'm very happy, and I'm glad that Regal Snowden Square is officially back in business, and I'm also looking forward to getting back to work there as well. And so currently I am scheduled to work at Regal Snowden Square. Like, I'm scheduled to work like this Sunday, like this weekend, like Sunday. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting back to work at Regal, and yeah. But yeah, so here today, good movie from 2021. I definitely recommend it. And so that's about it. So that's about it for my movie review on here today. And so that's going to be it for this video. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. And as always, thanks for watching. And until next time, this is Mr. A. Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.